Then No Tomorrow picked Dragonshire. The next battle run is going to be Infernal Shrines, and it was B-Step's pick.
B-Step is going to the Infernal Shrines. I think that makes way more sense for them than it does for No Tomorrow. But it should help No Tomorrow in the sense that you have to consider a Kerrigan, at least I think so. Some teams have completely neglected her, so maybe I'm wrong in that sense. But either way, it would open up a ban, which is then, if it is the argument of the comfort of Casanova is really what's hurting them, there should be a map where that is a little bit more lenient. So we'll see how that works out, though. As first pick now, No Tomorrow. Probably sticking to the task.
You know what I think it might be? I think they want Artanis.
Yeah, which they should be able to get it on this map, right? Like, that's what I'm saying. If they really think it's the lack of Artanis is the problem, then this is a map where they should be able to get it.
Because if whatever they ban here, they ban past B-Step, then says, do we give them Kerrigan or do we give them Artanis? Maybe they leave both up, but I don't know how it would be to Kerrigan versus Artanis.
Yeah, I think the best option in that, if I was to do any of those, I would remove the Artanis, let them pick up the Kerrigan, and then take the Ragnaros. If I was going to do any of the trio, because at least with Ragnaros, you accent the map and just obviously you do decent into complementing the map itself, which is a heavy misplay for a lot of teams when going into Kerrigan. They neglect the shrines, they neglect them so heavily that they just don't have the shrine control, and eventually Kerrigan snowballs out of it. But the ban on to Malfurion here for No Tomorrow.
You know who I've been excited to see on Infernal Shrines quite a bit here in HCNA is Medivh.
Yeah, he's done pretty well. He's, you know, I think it is a spot for him, the long, consistent fights around the map objective, decent. You know, obviously portals are insane what they can do with Punishers. I mean, they kind of breaks my mind sometimes, some of the things that can happen there. And Guarong did a very good job, you know, when we saw him on the Medivh, on this map specifically. So I agree. I think it's an awesome tool. I just don't know if either one of these teams have it in their arsenal, you know?
That is not what I was expecting.
Well, you got they almost permanent ban task, so
yeah, they do have a huge emphasis on taskbar.
It's tough. It's a tough position. I think I like it. Over any of the other options. If Taskbar was up to take that one, because you can synergize that with any of the other picks, thinking the Ragnaros and the Kerrigan, and it working out really well. But if you give up and you pick the Kerrigan or Ragnaros, you're going to have the task into one of those melees. And in all of those circumstances, except for the Taskbar, you look at it and go, you know, I think we made a mistake. How do we stop?
Looking at what B-Step want to get, Kerrigan's a possibility. McIntyre has been a long time Kerrigan player, one of his favorites. Whether it would be him though or Idrian, potentially, I think I have the Idrian play Kerrigan in the past. I think probably it should be McIntyre with the other flexibility, but Diablo Ragnarok getting these two strong synergistic heroes. Again, Diablo for B-Step, for King Caffeine, and now this time adding Sulfur Smash to it. Already scary.
Yeah, it is. And I can't help but feel like No Tomorrow is going to neglect Kerrigan. I think we're going to see another draft where it makes it quite far. If not, obviously this would probably be more of a transition for her. I just can't help but feel like we often haven't seen her. There's the ball up. Is it going to be an Ariel? I would take Ariel. Oh man.
They've been doing this a lot all day today, especially. I think there's something. I do. No, I do. It's just that it just hasn't so far, and maybe Fallout Taskbar is the change.
It could be. I just the tone in which you say. You're like, they're gonna go with the ETC, and I kind of give this sigh, and then you're like, I hope that works out for them. Just like throwing the sass.
Yeah, no, it's just that they haven't had a win with them yet. And like, at what point maybe you try something else up? Get Diablo here. You know, I know that they could cheer. It's good for B-Step to be able to see that it's a warrior issue for No Tomorrow, so they do steal Diablo. It's well played for B-Step.
tomorrow want to remove? They already have the ball of task. Do they want to remove the death ball? A Kerrigan ban would not be terrible for them. It makes B-Steps drop very death ball, but you know, death ball seems to work on certain maps. Infernal Nine's one of them.
It's a hard spot for No Tomorrow too because they've already banned Nautilus, but maybe they could ban another support Nat. That'll be good. That is one way that some teams have been trying to go up against this double support style is to just kill them with poison. Poison that you can't continue to shield them with.
So I do expect VSEP. Are they going to train? Okay, more caution question. Do you think they're going to be into that deep style now that we see so many heavy, or is it going to be more of like picking up the Kerrigan all death balling? Or are we just going to see another Komi because they expect the audio pick coming out and they're like, nah, we're just going to be able to deny that. We're going to remove. I don't know.
But Rhaegar is still up, and Rhaegar is.
I know, that's why
Wave
it's so
player.
confusing.
He has the twins.
I don't get it. Ariel wasn't even picked. Why are we picking Komi?
Maybe they just, it's their way of not letting No Tomorrow get Ariel Volatas, right? They say, fine, pick Ariel and lose.
Okay, that's not how that works. Literally,
They're just waiting.
if in all scenarios you pick the Komi as a response to the Ariel, you win the video game. You never pick the Komi first and say, hey, do you want a chance to win the video game? You're literally going, hey guys, we're just gonna lay our cards out here. You can go ahead and take that, and we'll see if you want to do anything with it.
You actually gave me your pin.
Yeah.
Is this your card?
Yes, that's it.
Do you want it back?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm tilted. Last time we saw No!
They called the bluff! The bluff of the cards!
Oh, they said, yeah, they were just like, well, alright, we'll take your Chromie and we'll stick to what we know. My goodness. North America, this is where we are. To B-Step now. Alright, so, on a serious note, where does B-Step go from here? Because they have legitimately almost negative shrine control. For those who don't know what negative shrine control is, it's actually shrine control so bad that you're giving your opponent skeleton defenders by just existing around the shrine. And that's what they have. With the Kharazim, like, Diablo has no wave glide anymore. Kharazim sure is not going to be able to do that. Chromie's only got 2 spells to be able to fling that direct distance. Like, yes. Oh, please don't. Please don't. I think you're so right. Okay, Toronto instead. Alright. Full commitment to the pick composition.
Yeah, whoever gets temporal loot, if Tiger's not there, then Crystal Aegis is getting destroyed. Just Hunter's Spark, Lunar Flare, all of Curly's things. Destruction.
Chromie card comes out, say, I bet you won't Ariel. They go, no, we're still gonna Ariel. And then they go, alright, since you Ariel, the Chromie wasn't enough of an answer. We're gonna pick the Toronto on top, and we're just gonna be so focused on that. What if Ariel just pulls out a big no-chuck test on you, busts out Resurrection?
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say this. I knew you were gonna say this. We'll just kill them.
Yeah,
they could die,
like,
and then I'll spend 5 years resurrecting.
Actually, okay, so I'm never going to be an advocate for that because I just think it's ridiculous. But into a scenario where there is no shrine control on one side and they've committed 2 people solely to be able to win the fight, Chromie probably will never let you complete a channel. But it's one of the few scenarios where I go like, I've never looked at that and been like, no, that's got a shot. This is one of the few drafts where I'm like, I would sit down and think about it. I'd be like, you guys, this might be the moment.
Man.
What? Oh, wow. Weird.
This,
Playmaking.
like, at the beginning of the draft was fine. Cast ball is strong. And they had ETC too. While I'm questioning it specifically for No Tomorrow, that's a great combo to add ETC too. Other side, Diablo, Ragnarok. Woo, that's terrifying. Kharazim too, even a little bit there. But then, Chromie, Ariel, Kerrigan, Tyrande.
It's so good. Oh, man. I just hope it's better than the last Chromie we saw. That's all I'm hoping for. Beyond that, I don't care. I just want it to be better than that into the Zeratul on Towers of Doom because
ready for this madness. So let's get into game number 3 between B7 and No Tomorrow.
I'm sorry. His has gotten weird. So is it 7-sided strike then? It's gotta be. They've all in the kill potential.
Yeah, I don't think that we've seen Apex take Palmium. Again, there he is. It's McIntyre. Thankfully. Oh, but that puts kill. Oh, it's just Ronda.
That's another classic.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's another one of his heroes. He's going to go full auto attack. No, actually going for the owl build. Or poke focus. Oh, maybe another beautiful iteration is a response to the clone, or excuse me, the auto, rather than, because then you have another single target burst that forces Aegis way too frequently, just like Temporal Loop. But then you have the poke as well. Toronto going into owl build. More poke, more initiation, just these more things to counter the auto.
Tiger is going to have to make dang sure that he knows what he's doing with his Aegis is, because it's going to be crucial versus B7.
Yeah.
But if they can do that, then this whole time Durgan will be eating Shrine Guardian after Shrine Guardian.
Yeah, so B-Step has so little shrine control that I can't help feel like No Tomorrow. Once those cooldowns are done, just all in the shrine, take a minute. You know, step away for a second, get ready for the next shaman to come in, respond defensively, and this game should be there. B-Step obviously has gotten a little bit weird. I think I'm beginning to understand a little bit of the logic as we move on, but more than anything, it's so cooldown focused that No Tomorrow really, understands that, waits for the rotation, and proceeds to kill the skeletal defenders after. They are in an amazing position in this game.
It's funny too, because both teams are kind of checking out where each other's position are, maybe trying to get a first kill and easy pick off here in the early game. Kerrigan being on one side, that is someone who wants to get those early picks, and with the ETC too to follow up, there's a lot of potential there. But on the other side too, playing fire a little bit, literally because Ragnaros is there, but also Diablo Tyrande is a classic in looking for picks.
It is very much so. It's a lot harder to do after, the major stunt changes came in a long time ago. I think it's more No Tomorrow to try to figure out what's happening, largely because you don't look at B-Step draft and go, oh, I know this lane matchup, I know what's going on, all over the place. One huge counter to know, or excuse me, B-Step's composition in this game goes later, just outside of skirmishing, is just the raw lack of wave clear on the side of B-Step. Like, legitimately, they could almost all focus on just macro games, and B-Step would have to commit so many resources to be able to clear even just the shaman camp. Ragnaros is the only hero that does that well. There's the first combo done very well. Instantly deleting there. Follow goes down. Cast double with the response. So 11's going for defenders, but very well done.
I don't know if I've ever seen a health bar go from 100 to 0 like that.
Yeah, it was welcome to Toronto Chromie Diablo, I guess.
Level 5 is here, which means that Chromie has a level 7 talent too. Game Effect gets caffeine, dives right back in on top of Tiger JK, but No Tomorrow all just trying to buy time. They know that how they win this video game is by having control over these shrines, and they've done a great job so far. Yes, No Tomorrow lost follow-up, but even with that, still are well on their way to getting the first punishment.
Yeah, Ragnaros has so silent, though, giving them that 3/4 of a level advantage. Seems like we can see No Tomorrow be able to make up for that now as the shrine phase has concluded. Punisher is going to, I was going to say execute, but honestly, like, he's too close to execute people that it might be a real thing. Sidewall was focused here for No Tomorrow, but nobody to capitalize on that. That does seem like a disappointingly frequent decision made in North America on Infernal Shrines nowadays. Is, Sidewall goes down and everybody just kind of ignores it. Or fails to be able to even follow up onto the Punisher. Just can't help but feel like our games are extended a little bit too long because they seem aggressive when the Punisher moves up.
Yeah, if the wall goes down, but if nobody's in the immediate vicinity to try to take somebody out, then there's a lot more respect of the opponent attaining their ability to turn it around. But I don't know, if Ragnaros is there too though, and you dive underneath
Yeah, that's true.
with his Molten Swing as he goes into Molten Core, all of the numbers could be stunned, Tron's talents. It's all about making sure that you can pierce to hit the target, whoever is going to be the target of Sandblast, and Dragon Dive with more damage. No temporal loop. Flowing Sands would be a heroic pickup for Chromie. On the other side, Tiger KK went for repeated offense. Not a talent that's often seen for Ariel, but looking to increase the damage off of Containment Strike. You have to be able to stun the 6 there. Jason gets out. Nice job from the rest of No Tomorrow to keep Jason safe. Losing ball at the beginning of this run. A rough one.
I'm just going to ask.
Okay. Sowing Sands? This is about
I'm
Sowing
not
Sands?
mad.
I'm not mad. You sound like a dad. I'm not mad, I just need to know.
I'm just disappointed. And you're like, that's the same thing. Yeah, okay, so what's your thoughts? Why Slowing Sands? I need the Gilly answer here because I don't have it.
I don't have it either.
Why pick this poke, kill, threatening anti-Ariel composition, and the minute you get to the point of actually having the tools to be lethal, you take a step back and go, no, you know what, I really want to slow it.
What if it was never about the Ariel?
What if, alright, that's a good point. Things I haven't thought about. What if it wasn't about the Ariel? It had to be, right? Those last 2 games were very norm-ish for VSTEC. We don't just have a Chromie. We've got a Toronto as well. By the way, Kerrigan just deleted here into this fight. Very well done. Only Apocalypse was used. See if they can get more. That was the Sulfura smash. Not going to land. 7-sided strike. Urho is in a tough spot.
Flowing Sands!
Oh, that's it!
Power slide though! Oh, Owl stays alive! Oh, there's what they needed. Lunar Flare, Sandblast, and another kill for VSTEC. But VSTEC still lost the Punisher, so they didn't get those kills fast enough to be able to get Punisher of their own. So we'll make this cleanup faster. Honestly, I don't know.
What if it's a cooldown replacement? That's the only other thing I can think of. But the Toronto doesn't make sense there. That Aegis, about the equal level of sense there. Good force wall to stun as well onto him. Combo comes out. A lot of Raz going on the cap, but his HP sits still above 50%. Multiple 4 is dropped. Chromie's soaked in the side lanes. And things are not looking good given no tomorrow.
Stage dive, drops arrow in.
Oh, I thought they were going to turn that so fast.
Tiger KK, no, don't die to meteors, please. Okay, slowing Sands. Well, okay, so what about the fact that the shrines, you're gonna get a lot of value out of slowing Sands. The position of the shrine. All of the chokeholds, if Kerrigan goes in, you put the slowing Sands on the other side of the shrine, so that she has nowhere to retreat to. She did not pick up adaptation, so she can't ravage backwards. She's gonna put it in here. And with that, he just has to be used. After that,
I love the idea of it, especially the slowing sands. I think it's it's an underestimated heroic. I'm not saying slowing sands doesn't have a spot. Oh, Tiger DK. He walked on one wrong shot and ended up going down to Apocalypse. It's going to be used. McIntyre got comboed by Casanova, but they aren't there to be able to kill the killer. So uses their little legs. Run away! No talking trees! Yes, you monster. Get away from her. Jason goes down as well. And it looks like talking trees not going to have the pressure yet. That's going to be 1E. The pin, not available. He walks away. But all of what you said is like, no, that makes sense. Like, I don't think it's that bad. The only thing that, when I hit the point where I'm like, okay, now I'm lost, is the Tron. With on top of all of the rest is the Tron. That's where I'm just, completely lost. But it's working out.
it is.
They got the 13 talents here. They're going in. They're starting the initiations. Things are working out for them.
Still no timeout. Even versus Kerrigan, ETC, Detainment Strikes. McIntyre laughs in the face of danger. Will not take anything to keep him safe. Going inside 4, reaching through time to get increased range on Sandblast. Breath, here comes the next shrine phase. Jason diving in, trying to push back some members of VSTEC who have now tied up skeletal defenders having Casanova on the point. That's exactly what they need. And look, that's exactly what I was saying for the point of slowing Sands were to have it.
Yeah, it's doing a really good job. The isolation that it's managed to make happen. Cap goes in with the combo. There's going to be the AG2 stage dive onto the back 4. Now iDream's in a tough spot. Combo not going to end up hitting them all. Only one. Casanova falling slow. The nightfall there coming out from Toronto was not enough to pin against the wall. Everybody is trying It's so far, it is, you know, it is working out for them, but no tomorrow. If they manage to figure it out, it's the, you know, the press the R button, win the shrine approach. Do you think they can respond? I've seen weird press like R win the shrine. Europe, I'm not kidding. They ran March of the Warlocks 3 times with the exact same thought process. They've done Duranda. I've seen Murkies. I've seen everything out of the European region on the how to win the shrine composition. And the #1 strategy is make them press R, walk away.
But what do No Tomorrow have to do? What is the figure out?
Threaten the shrine control, wait for the R button suppress, walk away.
Yeah, but Slowing Sands just keeps going.
Slowing Sands does, but Starfall does not.
Yeah, they have to somehow force, but so far, K1 Pro has been very, very... Cassidy's body just flew into the air. He's been so patient with Starfall until No Tomorrow are fully committed. Like, ETC is in the back, and then Starfall goes down, and there's no hope to get back for the team.
Yeah, I think it's a really good point. I am surprised to see that ETC is not there all the time to make it to where there's at least somebody healthier to focus on, you know, in the front line. The fact that they did go to stage dive on No Tomorrow, I can't help but feel like, you know, even if they're going stage dive, at least going to be a threat somewhere for your opponents, you know, to worry about getting the Duranda combo onto them. But No Tomorrow does not go that route, or puts them in a position where the back four are very, very vulnerable.
I want to know if it's going to be the Pocket of Time upgrade to Slowing Sands, so it no longer will cost a mana and it increases the slow. Here comes the engage from No Tomorrow. This is 16 versus 13. No Tomorrow running out of options, and they know it. Stage dive comes in. Everybody jumping on top of King Caffeine, who uses Apocalypse. Nobody gets hit from No Tomorrow, but still, Jason is being obliterated from standing inside of the Starfall versus Launch. TZ's already out. There goes Hunter from 2 trees, trying to keep Jason alive. He's turning around, throwing out damage so that maybe Tetradig can heal them back up. Karzian gets taken out. It's a 1-for-1 so far.
Aegis is still up, too. Casanova's in a tough spot there. Jason, Force Wall is going to be used to try and zone Casanova. Sally's by himself. See if McIntyre hits it here. There comes the slope. Spells come out. Not going to land. The Lunar Flare. Oh, no. Chromie's got it. Don't worry. All right, so very well done. Confirming the kills. But I don't know. That fight was all over for No Tomorrow. It is. They seem to be kind of, you know, falling apart a little bit when it comes to the synergy, not really knowing. I mean, again, it comes a lot down to getting the early lead. That teams seem insanely more comfortable when they get their early lead.
Yeah, we've noticed that from a few teams.
A lot, yeah.
But the problem is that they now are so far behind that if they can't figure out how to come back in this game, then they're just going to lose the entire series. There is another shrine about to activate. No Tomorrow don't have 16. They would love to be able to get a Punisher and relieve some of the pressure. The nice thing is the sieging from B-Step has not been crazy so far. No Tomorrow still have all of their keeps. There's no issues. Catapults to deal with. B-Step, again, the wave clear. It's taking them a while to get to the shrine.
Yeah. If No Tomorrow had focused a little bit more macro, I mean, they really could possibly punish that from B-Step. Containment Strike lands. The combo comes in. The Aegis is going to deny, but for how long? APOC used instantly to delete it here. The cleanse is now used onto iDream as they aggress, but two people. It's not even. There's not even a shot for No Tomorrow anymore. It looks like in these fights. Chromie Duranda is. It's the OP, I guess. It's just there's not a shot. Every fight that they open up with, B-Step instantly confirms a kill, and No Tomorrow's trying.
Well, did they need to fight there?
No.
They could have done push lanes, got mercenary camps, maybe even just taken out a fort. There's a fort at the bottom lane to get 16 to defend. They still have a fort up in top. Yeah, it does seem like the panic has set in for tomorrow here in this series.
Luckily for them, though, they will have the opportunity to be able to fight 320 for both sides on the same talent tier. 16 and 19, but that's the best they're going to get. The Punisher will be pushing against them. The fort's going down 100%, but they could, after the bait over the keep wall, move past it and force that fight, or that will be the small second where they'll have the same footing and see if they can turn it around. They're going to just do it past that. Stage dive goes in. Cleanse is used already onto McIntyre. There is going to be the freeze. Casanova's in a tough spot. Aegis is now going to be dropped. He's still relatively low, and instantly Sulfura Smash confirms so much HP there of him. One going to be going down. Now that is two. Tassadar ends up using his E, but that's already so much one here for B-Step.
Tassadar and ETC remain to defend all of the push of B-Step, who claim the fallen shaman in the top to go along with the Punisher. We're not even going to see a bait for a jump. Now Trees can try to do that. He does have maybe dimensional shift to bait into the keep, but unfortunately for them, he's not in a great position to do so. He's so concerned about the rest of B-Step. But the keep goes down. iDream's taking over with Molten Core. The siege has come in. B-Step is going for the core. Going for a 3-0 versus No Tomorrow. No Tomorrow is just about to respawn. Here comes Casanova, dives right back onto K1 Pro. Gets thrown off of K1 Pro and goes down again. And this will be B-Step confirming a 3-0, finally getting their first series win in the Heroes Global Championship.
It all started with a Chromie and it ended with a that series, everything about it. We saw B-Step make major adjustments, things looking good, to then suddenly, you know, we get to the final draft and it's like, where are they going? Still very dominant fashion for them, with getting the picks and everything like, but yeah, very much a lot of No Tomorrow just hitting that moment where they're like, what are we going to be doing? How do we come back in this game and just panic throughout? It didn't look so much in game 1, but 2 and 3, especially 3, you really could see them kind of going, you know, what do we do? Screw it, let's just try and stage dive, let's try and force that to fight. And it's better than just letting the game end, but a little soft.
Yeah. What are you hoping to see from No Tomorrow as they continue throughout this part of the phase, heading into
saw that fucking coming. What's up, Jimmy John? How the fuck you been, bro? Ain't seen you in a minute.
You're up next. Smooth, Al. Don't you think she knows disaster is going to happen to her? Maybe it's not even safe to have her in our house.
Oh, no. Not taking her to my house. I don't even want her around my parking space.
Well, aren't we the merry widower?
Fuck up, Cupcake. Daddy has a piece of good news he's been saving until you were here lowest.
How low would you like me to get, Steve? Shaking? Vomiting? Perhaps if an eye dropped out? Give me the news. because I'm going to the top. Where and when?
Tomorrow night, 7:30, New York.
I love New York City. If I can make it there, I can make it anywhere. How am I going to make it there, Steve?
Yeah, no. My entire internet connection's lagging.
So that's how you're gonna
But
die.
the stream lagging is actually not on my side. It's on Twitch's side. I've got no dropped frames right now.
I'm not going.
Yeah, I've got no dropped frames. It's not my side. It's Twitch's. I'm gonna restart my computer after this game though, so don't worry.
Slain. Gather tribute or face my curse. The choice is simple. Oh, your core is under attack. A good effort. Unacceptable. You shall know my curse. The enemy is attacking